the announcement video. This is the announcement that I posted earlier today. So as some of y'all know, earlier this year, me, Jose, and Sebastian planned a trip over the summer to Yosemite, which took place around June 26th. It was a 4-day trip and we took around 8 people. The trip ended up being a success, so you know what that means. We're doing another one. This time it's gonna be a winter trip. The dates that are projected for this trip right now are January 8th to the 12th. So that gives us 2 months in order for planning and all that shit. Keep in mind, the dates are subject to change though. It's not guaranteed that that will be the day, but we'll try the best to accommodate the availability of everyone, as well as like we got to keep in mind of like what housing is available best for what day. But for right now, January 8th to the 12th is the best day. Same deal as the Yosemite trip was. We got you covered on the food, the travel up there. The only thing we ask is that you guys help us pay for the house. So you can also bring in money for like other expenses or activities that you want to do and all that shit, but that's basically how it's gonna go down. So winter trip happening, it is in the works. The location for this trip is going to be Lake Arrowhead, up in the San Bernardino Mountains. It's me and Jose and Sebastian, the DICKATEERS, have already been a couple weeks into planning and looking up areas and suggestions. And that is right now what has been the best fit. This is an invite to any of y'all who are interested in coming onto this trip. All you have to do is basically either screenshot the duration of this video on the snaps or whatever, or just slide up and just fucking let me know. Either just Snapchat me, message me, whatever, just let me know in some way, form or another. That way we can add you to the list. That way we can get a good idea of how many people we take so we can move forward with the thing. I am obviously posting this on my private. You guys are all the homies, so every single one of you guys is invited to this trip, and you guys are the first to know full detail of everything that's gonna go happening, the plan in the works, everything. So feel free to just let me know, slide up, screenshot, just one way or another. Just let me know if you are interested in this. The trip is about 2 months away, like I said, January 8th to the 12th. So we do have a little bit under 2 months, so that's still some time. Same thing as Yosemite, we're gonna go over there. Difference now is that this is gonna be a 5-day trip instead of a 4-day one like how it was last time. Well, you know, me and Jose and Sebastian, we always like to have fun, and we always do shenanigans and just fun, stupid shit together. So whenever we have these school-on breaks, we always want to do like a trip to kind of, you know, to basically have fun and just like let loose after a school that we had just, you know, gone through. Since this is a winter trip, of course, snow is going to be involved. Lake Arrowhead is not too far away from Big Bear. The whole area up there, San Bernardino Mountains, snows, so you'll be able to do your classic snow shit. But there are other activities up there, such as snowboarding, skiing, etc., and that type of style. Now, details on the house. So this house has 5 bedrooms, 7 beds, and 3.5 bathrooms. I don't know how half a bathroom works, but it has it. So that splits everyone up quite good to have sufficient people in the room, so it doesn't feel crowded or everything, and it gives you more of a personal space. Some amenities that come in the house is, of course, there's going to be Wi-Fi, there's going to be heating and air conditioning and all that, so that should be covered. And of course, it comes with an indoor fireplace, pool table, tennis table, and it even has like a little lounge area. This house is 3 stories big. That's what it looks like in the pictures, I hope. That's just a couple details on the house, just to give you an idea. Now here's the thing. The house that we got in June for Yosemite, that was right at the very beginning of the pandemic. So the houses were a lot cheaper. We only charged each person $75 over a 4-day trip. So that averages like $23 per day. So that was really, really cheap. The pricing in this case is different. Keep in mind, we did try to find the cheapest housing. Even though the pandemic is still going on, people no longer quite give a fuck. So which means people are traveling and moving around like if everything's normal, which means prices are pretty expensive again. So here's the pricing for this trip. In order to be able to pull off the house and to be able to take everyone and be sufficient on funds, it would cost between $200 to $250 per person to be able to come on this trip. Since we are staying for 5 days, that averages about $50 a day. So in reality, that really ain't that bad. It may seem like a lot of money, But keep in mind, we do have 2 months. That's why we're announcing this right now. If you have any interest, it gives you enough time to save that amount of money. We're right now working on this whole planning process, the finances and everything, to try to kind of narrow down what we want. But for this trip to be able to happen, that the pricing will be $200 to $250, depending on what the whole process ends up becoming. If you're interested in coming, please feel free to let me know. That way we can have a good idea of how many people we have. That way we can start thinking about the food, about transportation. Basically, it's just about everything, because we do need to know how much people are willing to come on this trip, so we have an idea of what to do and how to plan everything. I may or may have not left some shit out, but I don't know. If you have any more questions or are wondering any more specifics, please just let me know, because I covered a lot and I might have forgotten some shit myself. But let me know. We got 2 months. Be part of the shenanigan. Peace.